Hello, my name is Chance Anderson, and in this video we'll be covering common pitfalls associated with typical corrective action, including a poor understanding of the root cause, a lack of resources, the lack of a simple but effective software system for tracking CAPA, as well as how using Vericuda can prevent these issues from occurring. Despite the use of structured approaches to corrective actions by GFSI audits, many organizations struggle with their effectiveness. The primary reasons for ineffective corrective actions often include a shallow or incorrect understanding of the root cause, resource shortages, the absence of a simple but effective software system for tracking CAPA and managing them through completion, and insufficient management team member input. This section will explore these challenges in detail and provide strategies to address them. First, we'll be looking into 5 of the most poignant challenges associated with substandard understanding of the root cause. Superficial analysis occurs when organizations fail to dig deep enough to identify the true root cause of a problem, leading to addressing symptoms rather than the underlying issue. CAPA procedures are often poorly written or rely on the intuitive response of management, leading to inconsistent implementation. Without discipline and practice, root cause statements can be a summarized repeat of the nonconformance instead of addressing the underlying cause. If the issue is not clearly identified against a specific quality system deviation, creating an effective root cause and corrective action is almost impossible. And companies fail to understand the difference between corrective and preventive actions. A two-tiered approach to CAPA should include verification of immediate corrections and an action plan to prevent recurrence. Vericuda offers a multifaceted solution to ensure companies have a thorough understanding of the root cause of each of their corrective actions. Comprehensive training on root cause analysis methods to employees involved in the corrective action process can ensure analysis is concise and procedures are clear. Vericuda is a self-explanatory process guiding management through the steps of corrective action smoothly. Implementing Vericuda's structured tools ensures thorough analysis, as Vericuda has been developed to walk the management team through fishbone and 5-why investigations. Vericuda has further allowed the investigation of 5-why to be a 5-why 3-way investigation, which is a hybridized method that includes both fishbone and 5-why investigations. Cross-functional teams bring diverse perspectives and expertise, synthesizing to form a comprehensive CAPA. This can be brought from concept to creation using Vericuda, as you can assign responsibilities to multiple members across teams. Validation and verification is a priority of the corrective and preventive action system within Vericuda, as the identified root causes must be validated using data and evidence to be approved. Not to mention, the corrective and preventive action is later verified to confirm it accurately and effectively address the issue. Continuing to the next issue, inadequate resources can also pose a major threat to proper corrective and preventive action. Insufficient staffing tends to hinder effective implementation of corrective actions, often requiring additional oversight that must be approved through budgeting processes. In addition, constraints on both finances and time can cause issues in the corrective and preventive action process. Limited budgets restrict the ability to invest in necessary corrective measures, while tight schedules and competing priorities lead to rushed or incomplete corrective actions. Developing a detailed plan outlining required resources for corrective actions allows for better allocation of limited resources ahead of time. Vericuda provides employees with a template that is straightforward yet specific to create CAPAs. Prioritizing corrective actions on a scale of urgency can allow for the most impactful issues to be resolved first. Vericuda has 3 levels of priority for CAPAs: minor, major, and critical. Securing management support and commitment for resource allocation by demonstrating long-term benefits, which can be quickly organized for presentation using Vericuda's report system, can vastly improve a company's corrective and preventive action procedures. Finally, utilizing technology and automation to streamline the corrective action processes and efficiently using available resources can also help. Vericuda makes corrective action manageable, especially for teams in which staffing is an issue. The last major origin for flawed corrective action is the lack of an easy-to-use yet in-depth software system, making it difficult to track corrective and preventive action as well as verify its effectiveness. Without active involvement and support from management, corrective actions lack the necessary authority and resources. In the same respect, lack of clear communication from management leads to misunderstandings and misalignment in the corrective action process, including assignment and details of action plans. Not to mention, inconsistent follow-through can lead to incomplete or ineffective resolutions. Inadequate tools or improper use of techniques such as 5 Whys fishbone diagrams or FMEA results in incomplete or incorrect root cause identification. Vericuda addresses these challenges through a variety of strategies, including establishing clear leadership expectations for managers and supervisors to own their responsibilities for CAPA, which entails participating in root cause analysis and designing effective preventive action plans that are vital to the cohesiveness and success of CAPA, which is why on Vericuda, it's a requirement for department managers to participate. This includes assigning their email addresses to the CAPA file, assigning timelines, and requiring them to submit evidence. Leadership is also provided regular reports and updates to provide notice when participation is being ignored. Implementing a software which quickly and automatically communicates action plans, due dates, and follow-ups facilitates accountability. Vericuda checks each of these boxes and more, as employees are kept up to date regarding assignments, and management is well informed on the progress to completion and the effectiveness of both types of action. It's effortless to conduct regular meetings on corrective actions, follow-ups, and verification activities to ensure clear communication and consistent follow-through utilizing Vericuda reporting. You can create new reports on a variety of factors in any specified date range at the click of a button, providing a broad view of your corrective and preventive actions to discuss and plan around. CAPA is a process that's inherent to human reasoning. 2-year-olds quickly learn the word why as they're figuring out their environments. Kids also rapidly discover how not following rules tends to cause negative consequences. For example, they learn early not to touch a pan because it's hot. A common issue with corrective actions influenced by this human trait is that they often become self-centered rather than focused on the benefit of the entire organization. A better example of this in a food plan is the difference between maintenance and sanitation's perspective on why equipment breaks. Maintenance may say the equipment was not designed to be washed, while sanitation could reply stating the equipment was not properly inspected/lubricated. In order for this to become an effective process, it has to be driven into the culture by site leadership. Leadership has to understand the importance of CAPA as a system of continuous improvement and needs to acknowledge some aspects of CAPA are going to impact some departments over others. If you have any questions, please contact us at info@vericuda.com. Once again, I'm Chance Anderson with Vericuda. Make it a great day.